Okay, boys, so we're going to go through one that's a bit harder now. It's a two-step question. So if we have a look at this, we've got actually a few right angle triangles here. We've got one right angle triangle on the left-hand side. Because there's a right angle here, there's also a right angle over there. So we've got one over here on the right-hand side. So we have to really look at what they're asking for here. Firstly, it says calculate the length of BX. So BX is the side from B to X. Alright, so it's the red that we're looking at here. So we're looking for the red one. Now, you have to look at what that red line is a part of. Which triangle is it part of? Well, it's part of this triangle. It's also part of this triangle. But which one has the most information in it? It's this one over here. So we're going to look at this one on the left because we have a side length over here, but we don't have any side lengths over on this right triangle. So we're going to focus on this triangle here. So forget this one. So we're looking for this side here. I'm going to call it A. Now we're going to label the side. So this side here is the opposite side to the 40 degrees, and this is the hypotenuse. So we are going to be using sine. So sine theta equals O over H. Sine 40 degrees equals A over 28. And then we're going to solve our equation. So we're getting rid of the divided by 28 by coming over here and timesing by it. And then put it in your calculator and round off to one decimal place. Now, when you get an answer like that for a two-part question, you can write that answer on. They wanted it to one decimal place, so we're going to write it on as 18.0 centimetres. Now we're going to try and do the second part of the question. The second part of the question wants us to find the length of CX. So CX is this blue thing here, the line that goes from C to X. Okay, now that side is part of this triangle. It's not part of any other triangle. So we have to use this triangle here. So we are going to be using the side that we just found. So looking at this triangle on the right, this one is the opposite side to our angle, and this one is our adjacent side. So we're going to be using tan. So if we look over here, we have tan theta equals O over A, tan 65 equals 18 over, and I'm going to call that B. And then after that, we've got our letter on the bottom. So we're going to do our swap, put our B here and our tan 65 on the bottom. Put it in your calculator, don't forget to close your bracket off. And that's the answer you get. Round it off to one decimal place, and that's your final answer. So now it's your turn to have a go at the questions in the homework.